Hello, my name is Patricia and I'm going to be talking about polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and their direct link to asthma. So what are PAHs? As stated above, they stand for polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons and they're a widespread urban air pollutant. They derive from fossil fuels and other combustions and they're a contributor to asthma as well as an irritant. What is asthma? Asthma is a chronic lung disease that narrows the airways. It is the most prevalent chronic disease among children in the United States, and currently over 9 million children have the disease. The symptoms of asthma include frequent coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, chest congestion, and chest pain, which is most particular in children. So PAHs trigger on asthma. As asthma continues to rise, currently more children are being diagnosed with the disease. Research has shown that there could be a direct link between PAHs and asthma. This is especially true in traffic-related air pollutants, and PAHs can cause bronchial inflammation and bronchoconstriction. The exposure that PAHs have is that it will release in the environment through air, water, and soil. Forest fires and volcanoes naturally emit the PAHs into the environment. It can stay into the environment for up to many years, and it can also happen, the transmission can happen through in utero as well. Based on the measurements from single fixed monitors, these capture temporal variability. Other than the asthma effects, there has been an association between a delay in cognitive development and a lower childhood IQ. The PAHs that are in the environment around Fresno are causing high rates of asthma in our children. It has been linked to an epigenetic change associated with childhood asthma. In the 2013 study, the usual rates for California is 12% average versus Fresno's average rate of 22%. The 302 children that were studied had PAH exposure in their urine samples, and they all have been living in Fresno for the past 9 years. The exposure was based on land use regression analysis. The current issues that are surrounding PAHs is the issue on measuring. Measuring PAH ambient levels are not routinely measured at EPA monitoring sites. They are highly dependent on sources that have a high degree of spatial variability within an urban environment. So how to prevent your exposure to PAHs? You want to decrease your consumption of smoked foods. So do not use charcoal or limit your use of charcoal when making food. Avoid fire burning wood in your fireplace. Substitute cedar shavings for mothballs. Avoid skin contact to PAH levels in the environment. Try to avoid high polluted areas and avoid exposure to dust and fumes.